Hi, I'm Captain Monte with Texas Fishing Tips, and this is your weekly fishing report.
This week, the redfish has still been hanging out here on the south end of this jetty in about 25-30 foot of water. If you don't get them on that side, you can come over to the north end. Same deal, getting in about 30 foot of water, putting a half-ounce weight right on top of that hook and dropping it straight over the side of the boat and drop it to the bottom, reel up a couple reels. And we've been using menhaden, cut mullet, live shrimp has been working. If you're using live shrimp, we've also been getting mangrove snapper. There have been a few red snappers in there that have been between 15 and 17 inches. So a lot of good fish hanging over here on this jetty, still on these granite rocks. On a slow incoming tide, we've also been coming over here to Fina docks. Using a Carolina rig, or you can free line live shrimp right along this bulkhead. There have been the flounder been starting to show up. Been catching a couple flounder through here. Also the sheephead, been catching a few sheephead this week. Been coming on the inside right here of Harbor Island on a slow incoming tide. Same deal as the end of the jetties, putting a half-ounce weight right on top of that hook and dropping them straight down. Been a lot of good redfish being caught in here, mixed in with a few trout. Early in the morning, we've been coming through this cut of Hog Island, getting back here to the back over here by El Reef. Water's been up a little bit. You can get them baits right on top of El Reef. Been a lot of good redfish in here. Get done there, we've been tying on some corkies or tying on popping corks with live shrimp or your favorite plastics, down south lures or your Berkeley gulps. Been working real well. Been getting our drift socks on and drifting this back here in Hog Island. A lot of trout through here mixed in with some redfish. You don't find them right there. We've been coming over here to Island 3 and soaking cut menhaden or cut mullet, live mullet, just putting them in them potholes. Island 2's been holding good redfish all the way down here to Island 1. A lot of good fish all along this ICW back behind these islands. Get your favorite bait and work this area, sure to find you some fish. Also, this time of the year that them redfish start stacking up here on Stedman's Reef. Been doing the same thing. We've been cutting ladyfish, cut menhaden, cut mullet, throwing them right up on top of this reef. Been a lot of good stud redfish all through here. Either side, if the north wind is blowing, you can get on the other side. And same deal, just get them all the way up on this reef. Been a lot of good redfish all along the Stedmans right now. After we get done there, we've been tying on corkies or our favorite plastics under our popping cork or live shrimp. Been working this Stedman's flat right through here. Trout been showing up. Been pretty good trout bite all through here right now. All along the Lillian, still been holding good redfish up tight. There have been a mixed bag of flounder coming through here also. Also Lighthouse Lakes coming through this gut, getting back here in the back. Been some drum back through here. You'll see them redfish tailing, live shrimp, cut mullet, live mullet's been working. You don't find them right there, you can come on down here to Big Slough. Big Slough's been holding good fish. Now black drum have also been in here. I've been seeing some big black drum, pretty good size school, between 20 and 50 pounds. Good fish all through here, all up along this reef. Been holding redfish, been a lot of small trout, but there have been some good trout in there. You come out of there and just work this edge all the way down to Quarantine. Been some good fish found all along this edge right through here. Coming out of Ingleside, we've been coming out here to these gas wells out here. Right out in front of Ingleside, there's a big one called Seven Sisters. Been using live shrimp out here. We've been catching quite a few good trout. We've been catching bull reds. There have been black drum. We've also caught a few triple tail through here. If you don't get them right there, there's all kinds of gas wells out here in Corpus Bay. If you don't get them at one, just keep moving around until you find the fish. But a lot of good fish is starting to congregate out here in Corpus Bay. Been using live shrimp, just free lining them. 1 minute you'll be catching good trout, next minute you'll be hooked into black drum or even redfish. So a lot of good fish out here. Like I said, if you don't get them at one well, just kind of bump over to another one. But a lot of good fish been out here in Corpus Bay still.
Thanks for watching. I'm Captain Monte Graham.